Howdy, and welcome to a new video. This art vlog is going to be an embroidery focused art vlog. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into it with you guys. I'm going to be creating an embroidery hoop project with this drawing that I did. I believe I did this drawing around 4 years ago, and it's actually, I think, the second page of my current sketchbook. And when I saw it, I don't know, I felt inspired to do just like a little hoop project again. But yeah, here I am using some tracing paper because I wanted to keep the original sketchbook page and like just re-put it in my sketchbook. So yeah, I'm just using the see-through paper to transfer the sketch. This is going to be another mixed media hoop piece. So during this vlog, I only get the main embroidery bits done, but I'm going to be using like acrylic paint. We're probably going to do some felting and seed beading, and yeah, I'm just really excited. When I was going through my sketchbook and I saw this drawing that I did, I put a note on it saying possible embroidery project with a question mark. And when I saw that, I just, yeah, felt inspired to create something again. I am working on some patches for my fairy vest that I've been making myself. And I kind of forgot to film some of the footage of that. I wanted to include more of that in this vlog, but I do share some of that later in this video. I actually tend to work on multiple projects at the same time. I just feel like it works for my brain better. Like it gives me, it allows me to just alternate between mediums so I don't get too bored or stagnant. But yeah. Working on this piece alongside making some, patches and sewing some other stuff on my vest was really fun. Okay, so funny story, this whole bit right here is basically useless. I still wanted to share it with you guys since I did, work on it. I normally really enjoy using this little light table that I got from Five Below, but halfway through like trying to transfer this onto this gray fabric, I realized I just really wasn't liking how it was turning out. The gray pencil over the gray fabric was just looking so muddy, and I was starting to have trouble transferring my image. So here I actually switched to a completely different fabric. I can't remember, I don't think this is burlap, or like maybe it's canvas bag material. I'm not sure what the material is because I've had it for such a long time, and a lot of my fabrics I end up thrifting or like being gifted. But yeah, here I decided to use the transfer sticker paper. I see a lot of textile artists and embroidery folks use transfer paper, and I've had some for a long while now, and I've just never used it. Since the drawing is so detailed and I was having trouble transferring it, I decided now was the time to use the sticky paper. And it's really easy to use, and it was actually really nice to draw on it. But yeah, here I'm just securing it into the hoop. And yeah, part of the reason why I only got some of the actual embroidering threading bits done is because, oh yeah, here's some tofu footage, tofu break. He photobombed or video bombed. What? I'm such an old. Tofu wanted to be in the video, but he got annoyed because I wouldn't pet him. So yeah, enjoy him being his nasty, cute, stinky gremlin self. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't want to use felt or paint over this transfer paper because I just don't think that would work very well. The idea of this paper is that you embroider the image onto the canvas, like over the sticker paper. And then you wash your project, and that sticker paper will dissolve away in water. And then what you're left with is just the image of your actual, like, lines. Does that make sense? Y'all, I'm a self-taught artist. I've had to rely on like random YouTube videos or just experimenting, so I feel like I'm not very good at using art terms when it comes to like textile art. A lot of it is just me experimenting and playing around with different things. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy some of the footage. I'm going to be coming in and out of the video to chat with you guys. But yeah, enjoy. My tripod is starting to go out. Ooh, there it goes. Yep. Au revoir. Here I am. I thought it would be fun to show you guys me switching out my embroidery thread. I decided I wanted to do a rainbow theme for the scorpion. And I wanted to do like kind of like a ombre rainbow situation. I do 2 layers of thread around the scorpion, and I just alternate between the rainbow colors. They might not be like exact rainbow colors, but I tried my best to match. I had a lot of fun outlining this scorpion. I can't remember. I either drew this image in my sketchbook before or after my hand tattoo. My tattoo artist is really amazing. And yeah, I knew I wanted to get like a psychedelic looking scorpion tattoo from her. And I think I just felt inspired and did my own little drawing in my sketchbook one day. Yeah. I haven't been tattooed in a long while. It's been 4 years now. And I really want to be tattooed, but tattoos are so expensive. And I love my tattoo artist so much, so she deserves all the funds, you know? Her work is really amazing. But yeah, scorpions, I know they're like creepy. They're like what? They're like in the arachnid family, right? But I just love the symbolism associated with scorpions. Scorpio, like the astrological sign, it's not my main 3, but I actually have a double stellium in Sagittarius and Scorpio, and I actually have more Scorpio placements in my chart. Like Pluto is my ruling planet for any of my astrology baddies out there. And yeah, I don't know. Scorpions are neat. that's all I gotta that's all I gotta say. Howdy. Just wanted to check in with y'all. Um, Today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and tomorrow it'll be a full week for this vlog. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys and just chit chat for a second. I'll address the elephant in the room. I did refresh my hair and I added pink to it. Gosh, I missed seeing pink for years. I would dye my hair like different shades of like red or copper. And for the longest time, I had pink hair. And pink hair is like quintessentially me. It's just annoying maintaining it. But yeah, I wanted a little bit of whimsy and whenever we were doing groceries on the Walmart app, I was just casually like, can I add this pink hair dye to the cart? And my partner was like, hell yeah. And yeah, I stuck pink in my blonde bits. I still love my like little copper and navy black blue parts. But yeah, just a little refresh. Been feeling very stagnant, very anxious, just feeling very meh. And yeah, seeing the pink just makes me happy. I honestly don't even know what I want to talk about. I kind of just wanted to check in because I don't think I've done that yet in this video. The past couple of months have been really weird. I had therapy this morning. It was kind of rough. So I think that's why my energy's kind of low. But unfortunately, I got quite a lot to do on my to-do list. My house is at the point where I have to clean it or else I just get more stressed. So I'm definitely going to do that. But I am going to squeeze in some more time and work on this embroidery. I wanted to get to the seed beading bit and I wanted to include some seed beading from my, what is it? My little punk vest that I've been making. But I don't know if we're going to get to it during this vlog, but we'll see. We're gonna squeeze in some stuff. Yeah, I'm also just like not physically feeling good. I'm starting to do the thing again where like yesterday and the day before I was having trouble staying awake. That's obnoxious. But yeah, we're gonna push through it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go and I will check back in with you guys later. I really like how the colors have come together on the scorpion. I kind of used a similar technique for the girl's hair. I just used different tones of purple and blue. And yeah, I don't know. I like this little technique. I think I'm going to do more of it in the future. But yeah, like I said, we're going to do some other mediums for this piece. The background isn't going to be completely white, and I will be transferring this onto a like an actual wooden hoop frame. Yeah, because I like making just traditional hoop embroidery projects. I just think they're really beautiful decor wise. Yeah, I have a lot of my own like hoop projects displayed around my house, along with some that I've bought from other artists. Yeah, it's just a medium that I really enjoy doing, and I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. My last embroidery video where I worked on my fairy vest, I also call it my granny punk vest, I got a decent amount of views on that video compared to like my other videos. I'm like a teeny tiny itty bitty channel. I don't mind. I'm still gonna make, you know, the content regardless of the views. But I'm just saying, I'm glad that my embroidery projects have been getting, yeah, have been getting a lot of views. Do you guys have like a specific medium that you really enjoy or that you always end up going back to? I have so many hobbies and art interests that it's hard for me to stick to one medium. That's why I ended up being a mixed media artist. But yeah, let me know. Or let me know if there's any like specific medium that you guys would like to see from me. Yeah, I'd be interested in knowing. Well, I didn't get that much footage like I said that I would, but this is where I'm stopping for now. And we managed to get the main embroidery part done for this piece, but it's nowhere near finished. I need to wash this and then see how well this paper dissolves. And then, yeah, we're going to go in with paint. There's going to be felting. There's going to be like charms and a whole different background. But textile art takes time, and I don't mind that because it's really good for my nervous system to just zone out and like poke things with the needle over and over. But yeah, this is how she has turned out so far. I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier. I probably did in the voiceover, but this is a drawing that I did, I think, around 4 years ago. I think it was like done right before I got my like hand tattoo. And yeah, I was just like super, super into scorpions. But yeah, she's cute. I can't wait to work on her more. My vest. But again, I'm sorry I didn't get much footage, but this is how this has turned out so far. So I have finished adding some lace around the Baba Yaga, and then I hand stitched this really old monarch butterfly patch onto this really cute paisley background. And I'm going to be adding like blue ribbon accents around this. If you can kind of see. And also to give you guys another idea, in my previous video where I made the shrinky dinks, this is basically like how they're going to be laid out. Like she'll probably be over here, and then we're gonna have this guy over here, and then we're gonna have the other little guy right here, or maybe down here, I think. And that kind of gives you the gist of like the layout of how the back piece of this vest is gonna go. I cannot wait to start seed beading. It's going to be so fun, especially like I'm gonna put so many seed beads around here. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the vlog here because I don't want it to be too long. Sorry if it wasn't too exciting. With embroidery, it's kind of just a lot of repetitive movements. But I hope you enjoyed watching anyways. And also, yeah, I refreshed my hair. That's fun. I've really enjoyed how it turned out. So, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. If you want, I'd really like for you to subscribe and definitely hit the like button for me. It really helps me out. If you don't have anything to say in the comment section, how about you leave me, maybe like crafting or sewing theme emojis? Like there's like the needle, I think there's like a yarn ball, things like that. Or just comment whatever, I don't really care. I just like interacting in what way that I can with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.